So we chose Prairie Homes, really just stumbled across them, looking for a specific size lot. And when we met with them, we'd actually been praying about, hey, we'd really like to find a builder that, we can trust and that we can, be confident in. And so when we met them from the get-go, we just seemed to click really, really well with them.
They were friendly. They made us feel comfortable. They were down to earth. We knew we wanted them to build our home from the first time we met them.
So the communication throughout the whole process was really good. I mean, they gave us, pictures, they gave us texts, they did some little movie snippets of, what was going on. They had said, hey, here's what the process is going to look like. And through the whole time, they really kept us informed as to what was going on. Being an hour and a half away, we weren't able to come here and look at it on very many occasions. And so to be able to get that information from them and to know that things were moving along was really important.
With Kate, there were no dumb questions. We could ask her whatever we wanted, and trust me when I say we were not gifted in that area. We had no clue of what we were doing. It's hard for us to visualize what things would look like, but she has such a great eye, and she was so encouraging with what she would tell us and show us. We were very pleased when we came here and saw all the things put together, how well they went together.
Nick was really great to work with throughout the entire process. Everything that he does with an eye to really give us what we want. And he wants to have us have the home done exactly perfect. When we laid out the survey, we came here and he said, this is where they're gonna look out the back window. I don't really want them to look there. So he literally shifted the survey just by a little bit to give that more appealing angle when you're looking out the back windows. And so once he did that, I knew for sure that we didn't have to question anything that he was doing, which was really comforting for us.
He was just really good about letting us know every little detail of things that were coming up, or maybe things that we didn't know that when we first initially started. He was very fair in telling us what was going on, and he was just great to work with.
As we, made changes throughout the process, and we made quite a few changes, he wanted us to know with that change, this is what the end product was going to kind of look like. And so he just did a super job, and he explains everything so that a layman can certainly understand it.
Yes, some of the favorite features of the home are the openness. I can be working in the kitchen and I can see what's going on out with everybody else. I love the big island that we have in the kitchen to just use that for a variety of different ways. And the openness of the windows too, it's just so nice and bright, the natural light that comes through.
So we have a few features out in the back that are pretty fun. We have a pool back there. We also have a pickleball court and a fire pit. He cared and thought about it so much that, hey, when you're playing pickleball, you don't want to be looking into the sun. And so instead of it being, east-west facing, it's north-south facing. And so again, I think it just goes to show the thought and the care that goes into everything that he does here on the home.
The whole process that we had with Kate and Nick, I would give them a 10 out of 10. The contractors they had come in, all the little details, all the help they gave us throughout the whole process, everything was so smooth that I would highly recommend them to anyone who is considering building.
If you're looking for someone who is really great at communication, is really great at the details, they are complete and yet they are small. And I think being small makes them nimble, where they can make changes on the fly and it really not hurt the overall process. And so I think having built several homes before, we've looked at this process and said, we really couldn't have asked for a better builder.
They were just overall wonderful to work with in so many different ways, and I would highly recommend building through them. In fact, I kind of feel like building another one just because to use them again.